nyanta chwa emre bia am discover free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast and sound so ye free wontua hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
All right, so this is one of the days we are prepared to do what we do most here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV, and I have all my charges, all my soldiers on set, everyone ready for us to do what we do. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to the Wednesday's edition of Showbiz Daily. It is the midweek action, and I know everyone is set, everybody is prepared for us to do the do. And as usual, we have all the exciting and all the interesting topics in our Showbiz space that you want to listen to the guys digest them. Yes, everyone is ready. Nana Reagan is Beef Nation president, ready to fire. Intim Dodi Solomon is also ready. He was missing in action yesterday, and today he is seated for us to do our business. And for the first time joining us on Showbiz Daily, you can call him Young Barrister. Young Barrister is also an observer of the industry, and he doubles as the lead of all BIM natives in Ghana. Oh no, in the world. BIM native, all BIM natives in the world. He is their lead, joining us for the first time, and from time to time he'll be joining us for us to do the breakdowns, the analysis and the reviews of all the issues happening here in Ghana and beyond. Let me also say shout out, a big one to the production team led by Digital Rasta. You can call him Currency. Richie Flex is the director and editor of the show, and Emmanuel Forwila PG is the producer of the show. Big shout outs to Gideon Nilam Tessin. He is the creative director of what we do here at Flex Entertainment, aka Sammy Flex TV. Time no day. So we have to hit the issues pam like that. And I know these are issues you have been waiting for. Shatawale is in the news. Today all the big guys are in the news. Shatawale is in the news. Stonebwoy is in the news. We will be talking about Medikal. Medikal is also in the news. And again, we will be talking about the guys who were at the celebration, that is the birthday celebration of the Queen of England. They are also in the news here on the show. So join us and let's do it like we do it with your comments. Remember to share, remember to be part of the show, and subscribe to the channel all the time. One thing is clear, that when it comes to celebrities and how they appear, everybody wants them to look good. But there is a guy, a particular guy, who is always throwing fire at our celebrities online. And his name is also Firestick. He's been throwing fire on celebrities, and his name is Firestick. His latest fire is on Medikal. And according to Firestick, Medikal does not come out well when it comes to appearance. Big deal or no big deal. He is actually punching Medikal hard on a certain cap he was seen wearing. And there is a video to support this. And after watching the video, I come back and ask my people that, should we really put pressure on celebrities on dressing, or better still, appearance? Or the big one is fashion? Should we put pressure on them, like, because he is known, because he's popular in his chosen field, he should always appear in a specific way? What should be the right way in handling such matters? Let's watch this video of Firestick, and when we come back, we open it up for Intim Dodi Solomon, Nana Reagan, and Young Barrister as we delve deep into the issues today here on Showbiz Daily. So welcome, join us. Let's go into this first.
You put that I am MDK the way John. Okay, you look like you did or something. You put that I am MDK the way John. Okay, you look like you did or something. Bong. You understand? The lyrics big past the lifestyle, bro. How if you wake up with to say at Sansu now we share now more with him. Hi. To me, the to video near them. It's like, bro, that one too. Unless I do video, I show niggas how to keep them my captions, bro. If we so like where they sell cap for when you go, the nyame Google so some common small things, bro. You ever see any hip hop artist with where any fitted or snapback where they sit up before? Amwa. Sorry. Tu no, she nyele no ko. Kabatunye hambo na batunye. The whole crew am family shy. Anya ke ba shinumo no fear yawa.
Okay, so this is for the fashionistas. Sammy Flex might not be a fashionista in Ghana, but this man, as a matter of fact, sometimes I don't know whether to say he's doing well for our celebrities or he's not doing well for them. Because I know this will also pass as a lesson to someone. As much as it will hit Medikal and his followers, this will also pass as a lesson that, oh, okay, so if you have to wear a cap, it shouldn't be going down. It should be straight. It should be fit as it is. And I am asking Chebo to start with that. Chebo, is this a bad deal or a good deal?
For the guy, it's a good deal. I think he's marketing himself.
Okay.
And he's right to some extent.
Okay.
Based on how he thinks that people should be looking. Yeah. Should be.
And here his focus is on celebrities.
Yeah.
Celebrities.
And, yes.
And this is not his first time. Sometimes he even thinks some of them they wear bow. As a more adult.
Yeah, it's what he's doing. It will qualify to be content marketing.
Okay.
Because if now we recognize him as one checking celebrities on their dressing and stuff, people will start going to him more like a consultancy kind of thing. They will consult him before they come out in terms of dressing. And he will be making money.
He's been doing it for so long. I don't know if they do.
Yeah, I think some of them, by all means,
will be going to him.
Yeah, will be going to him. So it's marketing for him.
Okay.
But the other side is, no matter what, how you want to look, there's a perception about your looks. People will look at you and judge you based on that, whether you like it or not. So if he is trying to advise, just that it may be harsh, but it's a form of an advice, then you either take it or leave it. I mean, there's other way that you can also let people think in a certain way at some point in time. And we have a good example, Osibo. He is the one controlling how it should go. So Osibo is a good example. He can dress anyhow and he will not have any issue. Because of how he has positioned himself. So Medikal, Shatawale, Sarkodie, they can all do their own thing at some point. But people will criticize whether they like it or not. I mean, Kwame Eugene suffered a lot when he was coming up.
I mean, well, I think now he's done, as in he's settled.
People are not criticizing him anymore, as they used to.
Well,
yes.
I think
so
it's right.
Yeah, so at this time he's okay for them, for the public, for people who are watching.
But those who were critiquing him, were they experts?
Not at all. That's another side though. You don't. Not the expert will criticize you. In fact, those who cannot even buy some of the things that you wear,
bought,
they are the one going to criticize you. The whole thing is that when you are going for a meeting or when you are meeting somebody, you don't tell them how they should see you or how they should look at your dressing and say you are good or not. It is in their head already. So people try to
have an expectation of how they want to see you.
Whether you like it or not. So if you are not somebody like Osebo, at this point he has positioned himself so he's okay with it. Then you have to go with the convention, like more like what generally people will accept. Because if you don't go that way, you may suffer for it. I mean, when you are going for an interview, for instance, you can dress anyhow you like, but it will affect you, the outcome of your interview, whether you like it or not. You can go tell them that this is how I choose to dress, fine, and they will base on that and tell you whether they want to hire you or not. In fact, your gender at some point may even affect an
What you
interview
get,
that
yeah.
yes. So there are certain things that we don't have control of, but we have general standard. So if you can go with the general standard, then you are playing it safe. But this guy is going to the extreme, like trying to advise them to get it right. I mean, many people may not have issue with medical's dressing.
Yeah.
But people who think that they are experts, like this guy, will criticize him that no, we don't do it like that, we do it like this. And for me, it's a business for him, because with in no time, people will go to him for advice, yes, and it will be a business for him. In fact, I even suspect
But
that he's doing that
do you see his approach disrespectful?
Yeah, but it will depend on who is listening or who is watching. I mean, if we are criticizing you, no matter how it is, you not have it. I mean, cool. Most people don't like it when you criticize them, and you can't tell him how he should do it. So yes, when he hits hard and you think it's overboard, you can also push, like we are now trying to analyze the things that he's been saying. So I mean, yeah, he may go overboard and we have to check him, but at this point I think he's doing well.
I see. Well, I'll be going to Barrister to also get his opinion on this. Chemo, let me get Barrister whether the approach is okay, whether it sounds respectful, or we should accept it as such. Barrister.
Oh, all right. Good evening to your viewers. And being the first time.
I know, right?
And thanks for the opportunity. Okay. In the fashion world, I'm not a fan of fashion.
Yeah.
Some of us live the simple life. So
I know, right?
But they themselves believe that fashion is madness. What you will say as organic or original for yourself, somebody also see it as something that is bad. So to him, he's actually doing something that my brother said is marketing strategy. Obviously, he owns a boutique. He sells sneakers and stuff like that. So obviously, he is marketing
But
himself.
do you have to kill someone to sell your thing?
And that is black man for you, because what you put on, he deems or calls it fake, and you would have to look at whatever you have bought. Meanwhile, some of these musicians, actually have people who dress them. They have people who, also own the similar boutiques that they go to. So if you want to kill somebody's business just to keep yours moving, that becomes a bad attitude or manner. So for me, it's a no. The way he himself put on his cap, people would have problem with it. And he also mentioned that it's a hip hop kind of thing.
Yeah, hip hop culture.
Yeah, where lies the originality of the artist in question? He's an artist. He needs to portray himself as an original act. How he dresses, how he goes about his stuff, that depends on him. You don't have to question that. How he dresses, people love the way he dresses. And to some of the people on the street, Medical's dressing is something they like. The way he himself put on his cap, somebody would question it. Back in the days when the hip hop was doing well, people used to put their cap backwards. Some maybe left or right. There was nobody to question it because that was the norm. So if somebody also comes today and say, okay, fine, because in music it's creative act, so you need to create to get the attention going. So let me do my cap this way. You don't have any business questioning the person's mentality. So I think he's just doing the marketing strategy to get people coming to him to keep his business running. But aside that, he should also know that he's killing people's moral life. Yeah, because that can break Medikal. When he's dressing, he look at himself in the mirror.
Because he even moved from talking about his dressing to even his lyrics, that he's not living his lyrics. His lyrics are bigger than.
So sometimes you would dress in the room and then look at yourself and say, hey, am I, some of these people, even though they are musicians, psychologically, some of them are not strong.
Weak. Yeah, I know.
So if you try to, pack some sort of insult and then drop it on their doorsteps, you will be killing them and you may not know. So I think he should just tone down. If it is a business thing that he has to be doing and keep the trend going, he should know how to, attack some of these musicians. If you are a boutique runner, maybe a fashion designer, what stopped you from reaching out to the team that, okay, this is my brother, I like his music, I like his styles, I want to, help, I want to be his stylist? I don't think they are going to deny him of that business thing. So I don't side with the kind of...
Okay, you don't like the approach you went about it. Okay, so that was Young Barrister. Young Barrister is the president of BIM Natives, and he is joining us here for the first time on Showbiz Daily as we review the issues in our showbiz space. I'm going on to Nana Reagan to also listen to his opinion on how fire stick. And like I'm saying, it is not the first time he's been doing this. Here he has been promoting most of our guys in US, and he has been helping them in the showbiz space a lot. But how can he do this so he doesn't sound offensive, so he doesn't hurt anyone's ego in whatever he's doing? Nana Reagan will speak next to this.
Unfortunately for us, I think we are in an era where everybody picks camera or phone and just attack people.
You think there's an attack
for numbers for their own gains? Yes, I see it as an attack. Clearly, he doesn't like Medikal. This is somebody that is speaking out of dislike for Medikal. He cannot tell me.
Well, the fashion police officers, this is how they operate. This is their modus operandi.
You see, he is even ignorant when it comes to influence on fashion.
I see.
You see,
he is ignorant.
Yes, if he likes, he should put that Medikal's picture. What he saw about Medikal that is trying to attack him. I won't even describe this as criticism. Like, he should put that picture down and go into archives of hip hop artists wearing or maybe having the same kind of fashion. And if you will not see similarities or the same errors with some of the top even American rappers, the same thing. You will see same thing.
So because they committed errors, he should also...
No, it is not an error. That is why I'm saying he is ignorant. You see, every top celebrity who is a musician or a rapper also have that mindset of influencing the youth for them to dress like him.
Okay.
Behave like him on the street. You are learning from somebody. Maybe he's selling sneakers and caps like my brothers are saying here. So you will dress like 50 Cent. So until 50 Cent does something, or maybe Kanye West does something, you will not, there's nothing new. You can't do anything new.
On your own.
Okay. You have that mindset of following people. Okay, this is what is going on because I've seen this celebrity done that. So that is the standard. But some of these celebrities don't look at those standards. They want to create standards for the society. That is why I'm saying he's ignorant when it comes to that thing. He's totally off. Because if Snoop is wearing anything like that, I don't think you use another celebrity's standards to come and judge him and say, because I've seen that this person has done this and you Snoop Dogg is doing that, you are off, or maybe what you are doing is... I hope you are getting it.
I get it.
Yeah.
So you are suggesting that it could be Medikal's new way of introducing something.
Yes, maybe he wants... They used to also, maybe a time will come that maybe they used to also start dressing like Medikal. When he came to your show, the last interview you had with him at Xylophone, in those masks, check. See, after that interview, there were a lot of people who were dressing like
using that mask,
Even underground, when they are going, rappers, when they are going for interview, they also want to be in the same masks. You understand? So some of these things comes with decisions of influence. What the person wants to do. It's not as if maybe he does not know at all.
Okay.
People know certain things. The other day we were here when we displayed Justin Bieber's
the Grammys.
The Grammys. And people were having issues with it. Do you think he doesn't know he can just wear any suit that will fit him and go to the Grammys?
I'm sure if it had been Ghana, like that person would die.
Yes, like they would just be attacking him left, right, center. Even Kanye West, people have been saying that,
he dresses offline.
Dressing offline. Now, you get it. You see, it's a typical black mindset, which is very, very bad. If the people over there are doing it and it's a standard, what it means is that, in other words, what he is saying is that Medikal can't even set standards when it comes to fashion in the hip hop culture.
He has to do it.
He has to follow somebody. He has to do it the way Kanye West is doing it, or do it the way 50 Cent is doing, or do it the way. You understand?
I did not understand it like that.
He is clearly following.
No, my understanding was that he said if you wear a cap, there shouldn't be any like downward size in the cap. It should be standard, like it should be fitted.
If you wear a cap from where, like where did he learn that thing? That's the question. It could be he's read it. It could be what?
He's read it.
He read it from where? Where?
It has been an acceptable way.
Yes, from somebody introduced it, and the society have accepted it. That is why I'm saying he is following that standards.
Okay, I get it. So someone wants to break the rules.
Yes.
Yes, let's come in. Hey, like, I was even getting emotional, but I think my brother should realize it. But you see, I don't know. When you check 50 Cent, as he mentioned, in the days of the Gene Unit, if I'm right, there was a way he used to put on the cap, and a lot of the youth copy that. And then when you check Tupac, he also has a different way of putting on his. You get it? So so most of these things are a standard that people set, and then you would have to copy. Like I was coming and checking the topic, I'm like, the man in question wants us to just be this copy and paste kind of people in the industry where creative artists or maybe musicians cannot create on their own. They cannot live to that expectation where you see an artist and say, oh, okay, this act was created by this person. So it is emulating. But because somebody somewhere did it, they should also follow the same path. That is wrong. That is
saying it in an abusive manner.
Yes, now that is wrong. If you purchase cap on the market, some come in a way. Some have, I think, and some are very, very fitting. No matter what you do, you just have to put it on like that. It doesn't stop you from putting on cap that is, whatever he is calling it.
Well, you can wrap up. My problem is he can show us the way to wear it, like Obsibo would do, how to dress for a corporate event.
That would be his own.
But the attack, the approach, I think that is my problem.
If he comes out to tell us how to do it, that is his own way and somebody's way. How about Medikal his own way? Like I want to get that point. That original act is what we have to question, because at the end of the day, these are creative artists.
And they can create something on their own anytime.
And you don't have any right, because in creative art, you can't question somebody's creativity.
Yeah.
What I have taught, that is what I have brought out. You can't question it.
There was a time that there are certain jeans people can't even wear in our society. Somebody introduced dirty jeans and all those patch jeans and all of that. And fashionistas have accepted it in our society. So I don't think Medikal dress bad like that. I mean, this is the first time I'm even hearing any negative comments on
how Medikal has been bashed for his appearance several times.
Well, I have not.
Yeah, people think his fashion sense is a little weak.
To that.
Yeah, just that he will tell you what he wears is expensive. You might think it is weak, but it is expensive.
Maybe sometimes, people have expectations for everybody. People, once you are sitting in front of camera and all of that, people have their own expectations. Once you don't live within their expectations, they will start talking. You are wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean the person is wrong.
Okay.
So this guy clearly is just doing marketing, just as Chemo said. He's just trying to catch some numbers and attentions for his products and make himself the fashionista
relevant
police of
fashion
police. So but he should turn down, because you don't kill somebody to make your business grow.
Well, I think I agree, and once again I also want to say big ups to Fastic. Teach them, as in keep teaching them, but do it in a way that no one will feel offended, because I know should Medikal see this, he won't be happy. Especially when you divert to even say his rap lines are bigger than how he lives. No, that's rap. Every rapper is saying something that he is not. Every rapper go through.
Some people have been saying that. You see, sometimes the way we criticize is wrong. You cannot tell me that since Medikal came into this music scene, he hasn't done any good rap that you can even rate him with. or say commend him for. You just go straight and then you start attacking his maybe 1 or 2 lines be that you have heard and it's not okay with you.
Okay.
It is wrong.
All right, thank you. Still here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. What do you also think about the approach of Fire Stick? Maybe you know him. I know so many people online know him very, very well with the way he talks about fashion. Let me get your point. Now, yesterday, an event happened here in Accra. That is the birthday celebration of the Queen of England, and some of our guys were there to perform. Calvin Boy was there to perform, and again, we also saw Jackie, who was also there to perform. It looked so beautiful. But I would want us to watch some of the performances and come back to ask some questions that are bothering my mind. So, for instance, in Ghana, the president celebrated his birthday, I think, somewhere in March. Did we see such an organization where artists were put together to perform? Are we doing it just for the fact that, yeah, we appreciate the Queen more than even what we do for our own people? We also know that some prominent people in Ghana, it could be Togbe Afede, it could be the king of Ghana, the king of Ashanti Kingdom and all. How are we doing it for them unlike we did it for them? Is it because we are looking for Lucci? Just that? Is it because of real love or what? Let's watch some of the videos, and when we come back, I'll pick the opinion of my people. Then you also share yours, and we go away with it.
For no, Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. If you didn't know, now you for no. Sammy Flex TV, we be the best. Celebrity interview, we be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, here Tuesday. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. We be the best. Public relations, we be the best. Online promotion, we be the best. And live streaming, we be the best. As we start the run things, no be today. We taking over Africa, no be play. Sammy Flex TV, here Tuesday. We always standing tall, forget your two-way. Everybody like our team, no. Flex TV, we entertainment, your promotion, our variety.
All right, so yesterday at the ambassador's residence, we saw this happening to celebrate the Queen of England. And I want to ask my people, and I'm asking this question based on a conversation I've had with one promoter in London in recent times. You know, ever since Anne Sophie did the Accra in Paris concert, so many issues are coming up after the show. So the man called me and he was asking, hey, Sammy, So you people, is that how you are? And I asked, oh, big man, what did we do? He said, we have been flying artists to London over the years. In fact, this man has been doing this for about 2 decades. He's been promoting gigs in London for about 2 decades, flying artists left, right, and center. He said, hey, we've been doing this all these years. There hasn't been a time that people have praised us, like the whole industry have come forward to praise us like you guys are doing for Aunt Sophie. So what does it mean? Like we are not appreciated or what? Then I saw this concert the next day. I said, hey, are we going to answer questions too? Like, can one day one prominent person in Ghana ask questions why we are celebrating someone whose birthday that she is not even in Ghana, leaving them? They live with us here in Ghana and we don't do for them. Chabo, I don't know how you see this. Once again, I'll start this with you.
Yeah. Well, I think it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Especially if the money spending there is not coming from us. I mean, you can make your money and spend it anyway, anyhow you want it. Okay. So if Queen of England with her people trying to celebrate her in Ghana, it's a statement and it's a way to connect with Ghana. I think they still want to portray her as the most powerful queen, maybe even in the world. And these are some of the ways to do that. Okay. I mean, celebrating her birthday without even her present, and it's still big. Calling, inviting our big men to be in such a birthday that she is not there.
She is not there.
Yeah, it means she's big. I mean, it means she's.
When no birthdays are celebrated in your presence, yes, then you feel that okay.
And this one, she's not there. Look at the people there. I saw Minister of Agriculture. He was there, and there were other big dignitaries. I mean, even our top musicians. Some of them were there. I mean, they paid them all right, but they were there. Sometimes, even an ordinary person like me, if I call them with money, they may not even come because I'm nobody. Because I'm nobody compared to the Queen. So I don't think it's a big deal in the sense that they are doing it here. And then the other part is that is their money. And the way they want to spend it. And this is the way they are using to influence us, how we perceive the Queen of England and other stuff. So we can also do same in our own way. But
so do you see this happening in, say, London for our president?
They may not allow it because we don't have that powerful presence to demand or to do something like this. They may, even if they will allow us to do it, it will be some one corner be where people may not even know that something is going on. Okay. As compared to our own.
Because we know he just celebrated his birthday. We didn't hear anything like this.
Yes. So I think it's their way of influencing.
But have you heard it being done in all countries or it's only in Ghana?
No, I think
because only in Ghana. They have the ambassadors in every country.
Yeah. And I think they think that doing it in Ghana will give them, or they will get the results that they are looking for.
Which is
they will want to, which is influencing us for us to think in a certain way or have some kind of respect for the Queen. I mean, and I think Ghana, the way we talk sometimes, even Oliver Kahn, the way Oliver Kahn will talk about the Queen will tell you how we perceive how powerful she is and all that. So and they have some kind of connection. I mean, the time that Otumfuo was doing his mother's funeral, her people came in. I mean, even the Prince Charles or somebody
he was in town.
Yeah, he was in town with his wife and all that. So they have some kind of connection in Ghana, and I think they still want to cement that kind of connection and how powerful they want us to. I mean, after colonizing us, they even convinced us to have more like an association, Commonwealth. I mean, and people are proud to be part of the Commonwealth group.
Organization. Yeah.
Meanwhile, is for people that they have colonized. So you are proud to say
be,
that
yes,
we have
you
an
were colonized
association
by,
that
yeah.
we were colonized by these people, and these are
So
some of the
is this still not part of the colonization
of
effect
course,
on us?
yes, but this time around you can't do it direct. So this is a subtle way of still pushing you to accept that they are superior and they can do whatever they like. Do the birthday of a person who is not even present, and you are still happy to go there and honor the occasion. This is powerful enough. I mean, but I don't see it as a big deal for them. They are still projecting what they want to project.
I see. Let me go on to Barrister and ask Barrister what significance do you see with what we just watched or witnessed? What significance do you see?
First of all, I would think is a failure on the part of the Creative Act Ministry, and I think they have also created the Creative Act Agency as well. So I think it's a whole failure on their part. The success okay, but the mentality. I am someone who is against this neo-colonialist tactics, where colonial masters or former colonies would think that a way of regaining power is through some dubious means and indirect way of capturing. You see, France
I've heard some people talking about the France thing.
Yes,
a similar thing.
Yes, that is what I'm coming on.
Okay.
When you look at France now and their mentality and how they are going about things, they are not coming in aggressively, because at the end of the day, they are losing focus on all the Francophone country in Africa now, especially what Mali has done, where they are trying to force them out of their territory. So there is a way. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's try use entertainment, because now that is where the influence is.
Yeah.
Let's try organize ourselves very well and then gain their focus, and then we will have the influence there. And that is what they are doing. So you see France doing so. I have nothing against the ambassador who is trying to pull the industry together, trying to rally. And we did Paris in Accra, and then Accra in Paris. You would have to look at it and then analyze and appreciate whatever they are doing. So England, of course, the Queen's Kingdom realized that no, if we don't act, France may.
Well, I know this is not the first time. That one I know. This is not the first time they are doing this kind of party. No, this is not the first time. I think I'm so sure about that.
Yes, but if you look at it that way, you realize that there should be some sort of mentality where the Queen, what would have stopped them if all the Commonwealth nations organize a certain big birthday elsewhere, maybe in Ghana, bring all the countries out, bring all the top musicians together to celebrate the Queen. What would have stopped that? It would have been a lot of gain for that country. But if you sit in your embassy where the country that you are, when you have an embassy in a country, it's like your country. So the country of representative, you don't have any power over them. So it's like you have lifted England to Ghana, but Ghana has no power over it. The significance is zero, because if you do it that way, it's just like a small set of people celebrating the Queen in one corner, like people would do in London for our president or Otunfo. But if you would rally all the Commonwealth nations, if it is entertainment that you want to project using the Queen's birthday annually, or maybe every 2 years or every 3 years, the tourist attraction alone is going to be beneficial to the country, not only to the embassy. So for me, it's just like a selfish gain to maybe use our own people to exert some sort of colonial mentality on us. Because at the end of the day, the Queen is not there.
No.
Sammy Flex, if let's say I organize a birthday
she
for
wasn't
you
there,
and you are not around, and then there is a cake, there is somebody, and you sit elsewhere.
Essence?
What is the essence of it? And the funny thing about the thing is to see a whole minister who is so relaxed, laughing, cutting a birthday cake in the absence of the Queen. That colonial mentality is still there. That
wow. So you still see that to be a colonial mentality?
Nigeria is also part of the Commonwealth. Did they also celebrate the Queen? They have an embassy. We don't. But don't forget that now social media has made everything so clear for us. Yeah. So if there is something in Nigeria today,
I'm
we
sure
will know.
You might have seen it online. Or
we will know. Yeah. And if there's something, probably Nigeria is laughing at us right now. That for me, yes, they use our entertainment industry to celebrate the Queen, which of course we would applaud them. But what actually is the mentality behind it? Did they actually contacted our creative act ministry? What was the proposition? What was the proposal before them? Was it to project our entertainment industry to the UK's, or because already the Ghanaian industry is finding very difficult ways, breaking that chain. Yes, so so what actually is the mentality? What is it? Is it just for because the Queen is celebrating?
Our commissioner will tell you he cannot do anything about we going to get visitors. But we are here throwing party and cutting cake.
Yes, because this is, I think, the 76th birthday for
90th. 90th.
I think they are celebrating his reign as well.
Oh, okay.
Together. So I'm thinking, so she became queen in 1952. So the mathematics, I think maybe 76 or something like that. So when you look at it, if it is so to celebrate the Queen, what stopped the Queen and her kingdom organizing some party to probably apologize for tormenting Africans? And most importantly, the gold coast, that okay, look, we don't mind gold, but in the world we have the biggest gold reserve in the world. Maybe we took some of your gold, but because today we are happy, we want to return some of the things that we took away from you. That would have been better. That would be better than using these upcoming artists that we are trying to push against us. It doesn't.
Okay, so I hear she's 96 now. That is the real age. She's actually 96. That is the real age. And well, maybe there is some diplomatic significance that we are not paying attention to. But what would that be? Because the person we are celebrating is not even here. As to whether she would even consider this so important, I wonder. Because this is Ghana. It is not America be celebrating her. Like, this is Ghana. I don't know. Nana, what do you also see?
Well, I want to look at the positives of this whole celebration and not any colonialism and what my brothers are saying. You see, the Queen is powerful. It's reality. That's the obvious thing. The Queen in the world is very, very powerful. In fact,
everybody is powerful in his or her territory.
It's not even, when it comes to the Queen, it's not even about your territory. The Queen is
so she's powerful in Ghana.
Yes.
No. Wait. She's powerful in Ghana.
No, wait. If you say in Ghana, then
that's what we are living in our territory.
Wait, brass and wait.
It's like saying someone can come to Ghana and say he or she is powerful.
The other day we were comparing Russia and America, who is powerful, who can even go to war and defeat who. You understand? It means there are certain things that you can base on. There are certain facts that you can base on and say, oh, Russia is too powerful. Oh, China is too powerful. When they combine, if they should come together with Russia, they will defeat America. Those are some of, we are talking about powerful world, like countries. And I'm saying that the Queen, when it comes to the world, is one powerful individual person. In fact, if the Queen dies today, they will still celebrate him. In fact, a lot of countries will even celebrate Queen Elizabeth. So we shouldn't be looking at like they came to colonize us. Those stories have been, I think, for some time now, we've talked about those things. And in fact, some of them, those who want to reason very well, are even sorry for some of the things that happens to blacks and all of that. So I don't want to even go there. This is somebody that is 96 years and her reign is also at a certain age now that people want to celebrate. And in fact, we shouldn't even make it look like Ghana celebrate. The way Chemo and
barrister are the points that they are raising. That will even give the people listening to us or watching us or people out there feel like Ghana have celebrated Queen Elizabeth's birthday. It is the ambassador of UK's ambassadors to Ghana that is celebrating the Queen. And we're inviting your musicians to come and perform. So why are we not looking at the gains that our musicians are making? The music that even the ambassador have even fallen in love with, that wants people to like to or person on stamping your music, even in the celebration of the Queen in our own land. What about, let's say, if she decided that okay, I'm the UK's ambassador to Ghana. I want to celebrate the Queen's birthday, but I'm going to bring Americans, Nigerians, musicians. Let them come and perform in Ghana. By now, we would have been having a different conversation. Why would you be sitting in our country and you go and bring Nigerian musicians? You go and bring.
What would be the benefits for the England or the people celebrating the Queen here in Ghana? You think it's nothing? It's just
no. It's not even about
It's
not the gains or anything. What I'm saying
Chemo is talking about diplomatic benefits. What would be the diplomatic?
You were asking questions that what are the diplomatic benefits that even Ghana is. We have not been able to establish that fact. Whether we are also making some gains, we don't know. Nobody has said that here. We have not said it. If you are able to mention it, and then maybe you compare and rate and you feel like no, then this is the reason why I am saying that through their diplomatic benefits they want to do ABC, then you are making a point. But I am saying that if this same ambassador goes to Nigeria and go and bring Wizkid and Burna Boy and those people to come and perform at this same ceremony, Ghanaians will have issues. We will have issues, of course. Personally, I will even have issues. I won't be happy seeing something like that. So maybe based on her decision to celebrate the Queen in Ghana, he feels like, okay, let me bring and it's a good thing. It is very positive for our creative people. Okay, it is good. What if tomorrow they don't do it here, but the ambassador decides, okay, last year I did it in Ghana, so this time I want to take the musicians to UK. Let them just go, maybe another party in the park or sort of.
That is in UK.
You see, he's getting the whole thing.
Yeah, no, but I will come back. That is in UK, Nana. That will be in UK.
Yes.
Because you were saying
the person organizing the thing is also a British person.
So can he one day say that this is just doing a conjecture that okay, my landlord, as in I live in Ghana, my landlord, the president is also celebrating his birthday. Can I throw a party on his behalf? Has something like that ever happened?
Something like that, I have not seen anything like that. But you can't fault her because she is not a Ghanaian. This is somebody, a British celebrating a British. It doesn't matter the environment where she finds herself. That's the question we should be asking. Does she have the right to celebrate the Queen in Ghana?
Yes.
So what is the problem then? And he decides to involve Ghanaians. What is the issue?
No one is agreeing. No one is having issues. We are just looking at the diplomatic benefits.
And I'm saying
even in our country, what are some of the benefits we stand to get?
And I'm saying that happening with the diplomatic issues, as far as we are all concerned, nobody has been able to raise the benefits that Ghana is getting out of gaining out of this celebration. We have not been able to establish that. So let's not even push the argument there, because we cannot all not tell it as we are speaking.
Okay.
So let's look at the positive that it is in the celebration now.
Okay. So what do you see? Some of the benefits.
The benefit, that is what I'm saying. They've some of them have cash out. Another thing is that tomorrow, some of them, if the ambassador decides to do it in another country, which is maybe let's say UK, they are still going to cash out, and it is also projecting or throwing more light on Ghanaian music.
Okay. Yeah, Chemo, you wanted to add something briefly?
Before I began my submission, I said it's their money. They can celebrate or do whatever they like. I said it. So I don't have any issue with them doing it. But I'm saying that they are not doing it just for doing sake, or they are not just having money and they want to throw it away.
There is a motive behind it.
Yes, they want to use it to. Yes, so that was my point. So I wasn't in any way saying that they can't celebrate or they don't have the right to celebrate. No, it's their money and it's their decision. But my point is that based on, like, I'm now speculating or trying to give motive behind what is going on. Okay, and that's the point that at that point that I said that no, they are just using it to still push the influence that they had on us many years ago. Okay. So I'm not in any way saying that.
I get you. I agree with you. I understand that point. But what I'm also saying is that, you see, if you are not able to mention or establish those diplomatic things you are talking about, it will also make somebody who is sitting somebody that has a genuine mentality or a genuine like love for your people to do certain things for your people will also hold back next time, because you are talking about you've not been able to say that, okay, this person, because he is doing this, clearly this is the direction the person is going to, but you are only assuming. So somebody who also have that genuine heart for you will also be sitting back.
Okay, I'm not sure Barrister would want to add anything to this, so let's leave it here. So once again, we were looking at the diplomatic benefits for the birthday celebration in her absence, and that is what I want you to underline: in her absence. Oh, in her absence.
They don't celebrate Kwame Nkrumah.
What are you saying? No, do they wait? Do they do it in London? Do they celebrate?
I believe Kwame Nkrumah is celebrated everywhere. Mandela is celebrated everywhere. No, Mandela is celebrated. Bob Marley is celebrated in a lot of countries.
We celebrate Kwame Nkrumah. That is perfect. Do they celebrate him in London?
Yes, maybe the ambassador in Ghana also does that. You think Ghana's ambassador to UK doesn't celebrate Kwame Nkrumah in UK?
No,
in London?
No.
He doesn't, because you are not invited.
No, he doesn't.
He does parties as well. Maybe the party is not as
what
big
we are
as this
talking about. We were not invited, but we know.
No. So it has never happened that any ambassador else have celebrated enough of our people.
We've not seen it yet.
So we can't establish it.
Okay, so thank you, Nana Regan. Thank you, Intimdo de Solomon. Thank you, Barrister, for that insight. That is perfect. Now we are still moving on. We want everyone to enjoy the cake fairly. And that's why I did not like Nana Regan when he said that she can even be influential or powerful in our country. No, she is powerful. Globally, she's powerful. That is okay. When she coughs, everybody feels it. But on our land, you cannot be powerful more than someone's land unless you come in a dubious manner. If you come in a dubious manner, then they can be powerful. But if you come real, it's like Otumfo saying he's going to the Everland to say he's powerful on the Everland than Togbe Afede. Like, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
That thing put there, it will never happen.
Exactly.
Like, some things are very obvious. Like, we don't even have to argue about it. But you see, in the same argument you are doing, they can call kingdoms chiefs and what, and maybe Otumfo will come before.
Okay, you don't let us go there. It is a slippery ground. It's a slippery ground, so don't let us go there. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. As usual, we are bringing out all the points. But feel free. What are you also saying? What are you also telling us? And how do you also understand what happened? Talking about bilateral relationship, talking about diplomatic benefit. What do you see celebrating the Queen's birthday in her absence here in Ghana? And again, we are asking that, is it happening in every country or maybe only in Ghana and more? That's why we are doing it. Now let's move on to the camp of Stonebwoy, and he has been in the news for the past days when he tweeted about something called CD coin. Some people have come at him from several quarters. Bridget Otu is one of them. Bright Simmons is one of them. They have been heckling Stonebwoy on Twitter here and there. Now we thought it was over. We thought it had ended between Stonebwoy and the rest of the people who came, until we woke up this morning reading stories online that coalition of aggrieved customers of MenzGold, their name is so sweet. Coalition of aggrieved customers of MenzGold Ghana. Like, listen to their name. Coalition of aggrieved customers of aka CACM. Like, so And the investment couple above. AKCACM. And if you see their logo is like this, like Machu. Am I ready? Yeah, it'll be easy. Okay, so I'm going to read the story, and after reading their letter, I'll give you a background understanding of what really is going down. Then I'll pick the views of my people on this, and I'll let Barrister start this particular one. Barrister will start this particular one, and I'm happy he's here when this topic came up. So letter dated 26 April. That was yesterday, right? It says, coalition of aggrieved customers of MenzGold statement on Stonebwoy as brand ambassador for at CityCoin NFT scam. A CityCoin NFT scam. Arrest, prosecute, and strip Stonebwoy of any national or corporate award. So listen to their orders. 3. Arrest, prosecute, and strip Stonebwoy of any national or corporate award. Now the letter reads, the national security, IOCO, and CID is being called upon to arrest, prosecute, and strip Ghana's dancehall artist Livingston Eche Satekla, popularly known as Stonebwoy, of any national or corporate awards for openly endorsing and promoting CityCoin NFT and CityCoin Club, an unlicensed financial scheme which has been found to be a scam. It should be noted that Stonebwoy has over 2.8 million followers on Twitter, over 3.1 million followers on Facebook, and over 4 million followers on Instagram. And as such, we must not take this influence lightly. Ghana has not forgotten so soon that Livingston Eche Satekla, alias Stonebwoy, was one of the lead brand ambassadors for the botched MenzGold investment, where, in a similar fashion, he and others lured their followers into investing in MenzGold, which has resulted in the death of not less than 179 victims, with many others down with various degrees of ailments. Now, this unlicensed CityCoin NFT has been structured in almost the same manner as MenzGold was. Their legal terms, purity of gold of the coin being offered, fixed percentages of dividends one is assured, and language of their terms and conditions, percentages of dividends one is assured, and cleverly tell you that this business is a NAM1 made scam. Media reports that this new scheme belongs to NAM1 is not doubtful, and as victims of MenzGold, we cannot understand why this gentleman has been a biannual innovator, creator, and father of modern day schemes in Ghana, and our state authorities continue to look on helplessly in bringing him and his assigns, including Stonebwoy, to face full justice. In 2020, for instance, Mr. Nana Piamensa officially urged the customers of defunct MenzGold to do business with Payboy in order to retrieve locked-up investment in MenzGold. That was later found to be another scam. Many customers lost money after going to do, let me continue the letter on the next page. After going to do business with Payboy, and as we speak, NAM1 is left untouched for such unpardonable offenses. In other jurisdictions and in even the events with what has happened to MenzGold victims, Stonebwoy, if properly pricked by his conscience and if they have any regrets, would have been pricked to organize concerts or shows and or set up funds to assist victims of MenzGold, since he and his colleagues' ambassadorial roles and influence in MenzGold have resulted in a national disaster. NAM1 is noted to have initiated such schemes every 2 years. From 2021, SF Gold Ghana Limited, his first gold deal which got him arrested by police, then Men's Bank. In 2014, when BOG started chasing him, he changed Men's Bank into Men's Bank. In 2016, he finally rebranded Men's Bank into MenzGold in 2017. After the collapse of MenzGold in 2018, Payboy and Ivex Minerals were created in 2020, in which many victims of MenzGold were defrauded again at Takwa and Accra. And here we are in 2022, CityCoin NFT, which has almost same features of MenzGold. We call on all customers of MenzGold not to patronize this CityCoin NFT in town. We are therefore calling on the relevant security agencies and state authorities to investigate, arrest, and prosecute all those behind this CityCoin NFT and its brand ambassador Stonebwoy without delay. In fact, our interest in this story is on Stonebwoy because he is our own. He is our own as a showbiz person, and anything that affects him affects you and I as well. for CD Coin and the owners and management and board. I'm sure if the government is or the state is interested and they want to follow up, that is very fine. They can do the follow up. But is their call legit? And if you don't know, let me give you the background. Not long ago, Stonebwoy tweeted, and if my producers get a tweet, I'm sure they can help us see it. Stonebwoy tweeted, telling his followers online that, oh, there is a new business in town. That is the crypto business. And in fact, if you live in today's world, you know about crypto. Unless you don't know. You know about NFT. Not long ago, we even talked about Ghana's Dadawu guys, that is the pallbearers, who got $1 million from NFT in Dubai. So if you don't know anything about it at all, at least you know there is something like that. So should Stonebwoy also endorse or advertise or propagate something like CD Coin NFT and MenzGold customers coming after him? Are they having the legitimacy to push for Stonebwoy's arrest, prosecution, and stripping off his awards in Ghana? And I want to start with you, Barrister. Let me start with Barrister. What do you think about this? I know you've seen the story. You've read the letter as well. And what do you say about the call from MenzGold customers? I know this is a big call. This is a very big one.
Exercise in one futility that they call it. I don't know.
Yeah, exercise in futility.
I've read the press release or whatever they call it. Why didn't the president of the so-called customers of Aggrieved, MenzGold, or whatever they call themselves, why didn't the president sign the press release? The presser, yeah. The presser. Why didn't the president, or they don't have president?
They have.
They do have, because when you check, I think the producer can put it on the screen. We have the PRO and the vice president. Where is the president? Because if you have an assistant, it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Okay,
so this is the signature, Fred Forcing.
And then you have the vice president being Francis Owusu. Perfect. It's a good call. As an organization in their own right. But they are saying that the so-called CD Coin NFT is not registered. So for that matter, Stonebwoy should be picked up by Yoko and strip off his awards. It's laughable. It's very, 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 very laughable. Because which lawyer in his right sense would advise such a group to put up that release within a space of 24 hours, calling on arrest of an artist like Stonebwoy? If they were diligent enough to put up all the research that they have done, what stopped them from going to the court? Because they said that in one vein, Nam1 asked them to go and do something. They realized that it was a scam. There is a court in Ghana that works.
No, so, even that case is in court as we speak.
If the case is in court, but I mean this particular
one, okay.
This particular organization that call themselves.
No, the same group, they are in court with Nam1.
Perfect. And law, I'm not a lawyer, but at least the least I've been reading, if you have cases like this, you don't just come out and put up press release calling on the arrest of someone. You go to court, place injunction on the so-called CD Coin, the activation, so that, okay, if the courts realize that, no, whatever the case is, we'll put injunction on it. Nobody should talk about it. Perfect. But you come out, release a press statement saying that the CD Coin is fraud, is a scam. So Stonebwoy should be arrested. He should be stripped of his moral mentality is being questioned. How? Some influence, if let's say advertise maybe this Bell Aqua, okay, and they pick me as an ambassador and I advertise it, and then you go buy the water I drink. You don't come attack me because I advertise the water, because at the end of the day I didn't force you to drink the water. You go to Belacqua, you take Belacqua on. You don't take me, the ambassador, on, because at the end of the day,
But
I was employed.
The ambassador can be questioned. The ambassador can be questioned in the sense that, for instance, and you, because you also understand that you have to protect your integrity. I'm sure before you endorse Belacqua, you make sure that it is the best of products.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Brilliant point. Now, before Belacqua will come out, there is another organization that will give the right to Belacqua to operate.
Yes.
I don't have that right to give Belacqua the mandate to operate.
That's true.
Okay.
That's
so
true.
I am just an individual that Belacqua has taught my influence, which of course is a business venture.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Because in my right sense, there is an organization that stamped their mandate. So obviously, I am allowed to promote it.
So the unfortunate thing is that with this NFT and crypto business, non-governmental agency or organization in Ghana has certified them to operate. In fact, Ghana will tell you that we don't operate cryptocurrency in Ghana. All the state institutions, they have recently, when this guy Freedom Jacob Caesar also started his coin thing, it was the same thing. In fact, in his case, BOG wrote a statement that nobody should patronize the Freedom coin because it is not certified by their system. Okay. So this is how it all started. Right. This is how it all started. Where Stonebwoy wrote that every hardworking person deserves to make money. The future is now. Times are changing. Anticipate the CD coin. Join the CD coin club. We'll tell you more later. So this how Stonebwoy started it too, and all the attacks started.
So you realize that the NFT doesn't operate in Ghana.
Yes.
It's an online business platform.
Online business platform.
And more of the creative minds are, And then I know NFT as non-fungible token, which of course you cannot exchange or whatever. Yes, this is economics terms. I didn't know.
I know.
It comes to that big standard. But if you understand NFT, where, tokens are marketed, and people are it's just like Facebook. I'm just using Facebook as a social media platform. Whatever I put there, it is the responsibility of Facebook to, scrutinize whatever information before releasing it.
Okay.
Ghana as a country has no authority over Facebook, isn't it? But Facebook operates.
Yeah.
And they sanitize the system. NFT is operating elsewhere. So if I put these on NFT, they will sanitize it and realize that no, what you are bringing in is not good.
Okay.
We take it out. Or it's good. We are celebrating the poor bearers for a $1 million deal that they have gained. Where did they get it from?
The NFT.
Then what is the question? Is the question about the NFT or the question is about the CD coin?
The question to me, according to the MenzGold letter, is about who they think is behind this CD coin. I'm sure that is their problem. So who they think is behind the CD coin.
They said they have done their investigation and they have realized that per the criteria that the CD coin is giving them is something similar to MenzGold. Where is the question? Does any law in Ghana put an embargo on NAM1? Let's just agree without any facts that NAM1 is the one who is behind Citycoin. Does any law, so far as we stand here or sit here, does any law stop him from operating any business in Ghana?
At the moment, it is not too clear.
So
because his case is still in court.
If your case is in court, that is a specific case in court, and the court will determine per the merit brought before it. Okay, so if I'm selling tomatoes and my tomatoes is killing people and you have taken me to court, it doesn't stop me from selling water. You get it? So the court is there for specific issue. So for example, if today there is a case in court, NAM1 is there because of MenzGold. If you can't just stand before a lawyer or a judge and say, okay, there is another Citycoin case, you have to file for that motion before the court, and that takes another process. So you don't just come out and say that because there is a certain Stonebwoy who advertised or was the ambassador of MenzGold. Now, in any case, MenzGold started operating before Stonebwoy came on board.
Exactly. Yeah.
And MenzGold was advertised on national television. So, should we close all those televisions that advertise MenzGold? Should we go and arrest everybody because they allow MenzGold to advertise their goods on?
This is a legitimate question.
You get it? Because some of these calls, you wonder if there is some sort of thinking. Who, in right sense, I mean the lawyer, if there is any, that actually advised this press statement. Who is that lawyer?
But is Stonebwoy having any social responsibility of doing some of these checks before advertising some of these things for his followers?
Now, I'm sure there is a team.
Yeah.
Before you bring a business deal like the ambassadorial deal, there should be a check. So, for example, Techno comes in. Well, I know Techno is a good company, but at the end of the day, what are my benefit as ambassador? Okay, this product that we are going to promote, how is it? I think those checks will be done before the person comes out and say, okay, finally, I've accepted to work with you as an ambassador for a period.
Even my memory should serve me right, this is not the first time Stonebwoy is advertising something like this. He's advertising some yellow something.
Yes, yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow
also another
similar to this.
Yeah.
Now,
and that one nobody came after him.
Now let's just be clear. Bitcoin is making a lot of noise now. A lot of people are making money. Those who used to have Bitcoin, they discard that Bitcoin. Today they are feeling so guilty because they felt that if they had maintained the Bitcoin, they would have been 10 times billionaires. Why are we not questioning the Bitcoin since they are all cryptocurrency? Is it not the same thing?
Yeah.
So for me, the call to arrest Stonebwoy, strip him of his entitlement and so on.
It's a bogus call.
It's a bogus. The statement is vague.
The call is bogus.
Now, one of the reason why they are calling for the arrest is that the company in question is not registered.
Yeah.
Brilliant one. The Aggrieved, whatever, have they registered their group?
The customers.
Yes, have they registered?
No, that's a club.
A club.
Yeah.
No, but have you registered? Because
no, a club for a club, you don't necessarily have to register.
If you are calling for, because they are also influencing people.
No, for a club, you don't necessarily have to register a club.
Even known.
No, it's a club, more or less.
Read it. Customers of what?
Aggrieved MenzGold customers.
Yes. So you don't know whether it's a club, you don't know whether it's an association or anything. You get it?
It's a club.
So obviously, I from where I sit, I'm just saying that is a call in futility.
Okay.
And they should just settle down, deal with their court case. If at the end of the day they realize that now there is some sort of irresponsibility on their part.
Yeah.
They made some statement there that Nam1 asked them to go and deal with something.
Pay boy.
And then later they found out that it was a scam.
Yeah.
When you have taken the person to court, and the person comes out to tell you that go and deal with something else, and then you went deal with it, then come back and tell me that it was a fraud. And then also advising
MenzGold on this.
Yes, MenzGold customers not to deal with city coin. Then it means that the MenzGold customers themselves do not have a certain kind of
knowledge. Thank you, barrister. Well spoken. Chabu, what do you also think about their call?
First of all, like generally, the call is bogus. It's bogus. Yes. But why I'm saying that is. The way they directed it was totally wrong for me.
Okay.
I mean, legally, even if they will call for somebody's arrest, it should be the owner of that thing. So, but we don't see anything about calling for the arrest of the owner.
Because they are not, according to the letter, they are still not sure. First of all, they said media speculations. They are not sure, but the only person they are sure is advertising it is Stonebwoy.
Why don't you also do that?
So why? Yes, they have to find out about the owner first. before they were supposed to come out. So their direction is wrong, and so it makes the whole thing bogus in that sense. But if they were calling Stonebwoy to be more like morally, he should be responsible in terms of coming out to endorse something like this, then I will agree with them. When the thing is not so clear, when we have issues, in fact, when there are rumors about even the owner being a fraud or scammer and all that, then you have to be careful. I mean, so it will only be a moral kind of talk that you can
on moral grounds.
Yes.
So they can ask for Stonebwoy to morally upright.
Yes. Why are you endorsing something like this? What are you telling your customers? What is the risk involved in this kind of thing? Because even on social media like Facebook and YouTube, when you are brand ambassador and you are posting, and the post will have some form of the product that you are endorsing or advertising, you have to declare it. They have an option that you have to declare if there's anything in there that you are advertising for somebody, even if you don't mention it. I mean, because we have content marketing kind of marketing, you can even just put the thing there without talking about it, and it's still a form of advertising. So they want you to declare that maybe I'm associated with this brand. So if you see this in my video, it's an advert.
So sometimes even Instagram can ask you, is it a branded post?
Yes.
Do you know if it's a branded post, they'll not even let it fly.
Yes,
they'll not let you see the thing is not getting reactions. It is because they've limited it. They've limited the reach.
When it is a branded post, they will limit your reach and all that. So that kind of thing is what they are doing now. Like, try to be responsible by declaring your affiliations and endorsement for people to know that you are endorsing it. Well, if they like it, fine. If they don't, you have declared. So that in that sense, there's no issue about it. And Stonebwoy, I think, should declare the kind of thing that he is doing for the company and why he is doing it. And even if there's a way for him to also talk,
so declare how, like, for
the risk involved. He should say some. You see the post that he did, it was like hardworking people deserve to make money. So,
Richie can put it there, so we are sure.
Join or something. But so is there no risk in doing this? If there is, you have to add it that yes, hardworking people deserve to enjoy their
like terms and conditions apply, then kind of thing. So then
you say
so
that
you can add that. So to do it, check your risk.
If you are ready for it, like declare those things for people to now. Then Stonebwoy is saying, okay,
because this post is a call to join the Cidicoin Club.
Yes,
and says we'll tell you more later.
Yes. So is there no risk about this? Or there are risk involved?
That's what he could have done.
Yes, that's what he could have done. But for him to endorse it or not is his own personal decision. And nobody can fault him for this because he's also trying to make ends meet. So if he can do this endorsement and make money, why not? By just declare for you the people that you love or the people that follow you to take the decision on their own.
So that nobody takes a decision based on your order.
Yes.
Okay.
As for the association people there, they should come again.
Okay. Well, I think I also get another point from Chamo. Yes, Nana, what are you also adding? Then we look at a final thing before we run away. Enjoying today's show.
Some of the slave queens will say Ashawo season. We also say that gambling season.
That's your endorsing it.
I think Barrister and Chimo have said a lot, and I want to agree with their points. I mean, they've said it all. But what I also want to add is the responsibility bits that Chemo raised. In fact, some celebrities have, had issues with some of these things.
Kim Kardashian, DJ Khaled, Mayweather, they've all had similar issues where they were sued for promoting stuffs like this. Yes. So I think that maybe through Barrister, I will send this message to Stonebwoy that
he might even watch.
Yeah, he should pay attention to some of these things. Like he should really look at check the background of some of these companies and the risks. Like
for that one, I want to believe Stonebwoy is smart. He's not dumb.
Well, I'm saying that because you see, sometimes celebrities and people in public space, like sometimes when deals comes to you like that, the first thing you look is the money involved, and sometimes the money involved will take.
A similar thing according to Medikal, Manifest. According to Manifest, he said some of these deals came to him, but because he was not sure about them, he did not. And that came out at the time Stonebwoy was in a banter with Bridget Otu and Co. Okay. He also made a tweet like that. That as celebrities, he knows the system is hard. When the issues come like this, you can't look at the money and let it go. But still.
So what it means is that maybe Manifest, they looked at certain things and he wasn't okay. But somebody will also look at just the money that they are presenting to him. And he will overlook other things. Because after all, if he is taking the money, he just have to make a post to tell you about the thing. Then he will just do it. Somebody will just do. So what I'm saying is that they should go beyond just reading the contract and signing an agreement and all of that. Do certain background checks to find out, okay, this thing is a genuine business. This is not a genuine business. In the future, this can even bring problems to you, the artist, and your followers as well. So just do those checks, and if it is good, go ahead and then associate your brands with it. But if it is not, and it will end you up just as Kim Kardashian and other people are being sued here and there, I mean, that is also not good for your brand. So they should check.
Okay, yes, boss.
Let me just add something.
Add something briefly. Let's look at the last topic.
If I start a susu business today, it's a new business, right? I'm supposed to go through maybe some processes to establish the susu business, which of course I've done. And then because it's a new business that I'm starting, obviously I need few influences on board to push it on. Now, if at the end of the day, as a business, and I have collected all your money and run away, do you go check like following the ambassadors? Because at the end of the day, when you took the money, you didn't take it to the ambassador. You took it to the business owner. So you attack the business owner. For example, some happened in Ghana where a credit union, took a lot of money from customers and at the end of the day ran away. It was the bank that they closed down. There were people who also advertised that. You get it? There is this product, sneakers. It's a chocolate product. There are ambassadors of that product. There was a time that a customer bought the product and saw, I think, a broken glass in it. They had to close the company down. They didn't go chasing the ambassador. So I think that, yes, indeed, the groundworks will be done. I know Stone has a legal team.
Of course.
They'll obviously look at those things. They'll look at the pro and cons. But at the end of the day, if the business is a new business, how many background checks can you do? If there are already established institutions that are supposed to work on those things, which in this case, Ghana, we don't have power over those things. So at the end of the day, you don't blame them, but you blame the authorities that, okay, fine. Now we are living in a marketing system where most of these things are done in digital world, like our vice president is preaching. So let's create an office to as an oversight responsibility on that, so that, okay, if there's going to be any CD coin, any gold coin somewhere, you go through that channel, then we establish you, give you the license to operate. Then you can come out and, but if there is no offices and I start my business and I am dealing with NFT maybe in Dubai, what business do you have with
Okay, thank you. Yes, Nana, wrap up.
I think I agree with what he's saying, but all we are asking is, you see, in your case, you are saying that maybe if you have opened a Susu or credit union company. That one, it is registered. It will definitely be registered under maybe registrar
general.
So
or
that one,
even Bank of Ghana
if you even run away with customers' money, let's say if the person wants to do background check, he can find out, okay, it has been registered at so and so company, so it's cool. If I do business with you and you run away with it, fine. That one I can even deal with the
then
company.
there's a
that,
question about the person also going to do
So-
the business. At the end of the day, you
You,
also have that responsibility.
yes,
Okay.
yes, we are not taking that out. You going to put your money there or going to invest, you also have that responsibility to also do certain checks before you do that. You understand? Yeah. So I think the responsibility has to be shared among the endorser and the customers.
Obviously, but the other side is that as an influencer like Stonebwoy, you should also give a caution to your people. That's all that we are asking for. It's not by force, but you should caution them that
Because
this
there's a
thing that
validation coming
you
from
from
you.
you.
People
So
can just look at
just-
Stonebwoy and say,
just
once
say that
Stonebwoy is involved, it's clean.
you can
without going to do any.
yes.
due
So
diligence.
like the Susu thing that you are saying, you can say yeah, this guy based on what I have done with the person, you can do Susu with the person, but he can also run away with your money, so be careful. Based on like look at the other things before you do. Yes, so you just so you just throw that caution in.
Okay, all right. So this is Showbiz Daily, getting interesting by the day, and thanks to my pundit so far. Interesting input, Barrister Intim Dodu Solomon Chemo and Nana Regan. And I want to believe you're also putting down your comments, what you think about the issues being discussed here. Now, if you're an artist in this era of numbers, if you are able to make 1 million on your music video, on your audio, is it a big deal? If your 1 million is sponsored, or if your 1 million is organic, Chamo will start this conversation. Chamo is going to start this for me because I'm asking this question because as it stands now, Shatawale, after struggling for some months, has now been able to garner 1 million on his music video on YouTube. That is the On God music video. And Ricky Tennyson, who is a stakeholder in our game, a part of 3 Music team, 3 Music Awards board member, has suggested that, Charlie, it's been long coming. Congratulations, but sorry. In fact, that's what he said, like, congratulations, but sorry. And when someone says congratulations, but sorry, it means like something that I can't even understand, like, congratulations, but sorry. It means the person is not congratulating you indirectly. He's not like he feels you've not done anything. Okay, so I'm going to read what he posted. Then I'll ask Chemo whether in this era of numbers game, when you make your 1 million views either on audio or in video, what is the biggest deal? Did you sponsor it? Was it organic? Which is which? Let me read it. So it comes with the headline, congrats, but sorry. And he starts, in a dispensation where streaming and data analysis contributes heavily to an artist's status or social capital, it is very important for me to highlight an interesting finding. Just so you know, Shatawale in the last 1 year has never reached 1 million views on any YouTube video after releasing nearly over 40 songs on the streaming platform within the period. Over 40 songs on the streaming platform within the period. In today's music, hitting 1 million views in less than a week for even second-tier artists like Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, Joe Boy, Fireboy, Rema, Era Star is a cakewalk. And for it to take our top-tier artist a year to hit this milestone clearly represents a limitation in his target group. And it is alarming ahead of an upcoming GOG album. More than 2 billion people use the site every month. And with YouTube being the world's second most visited social media site and a tool for measure of the best performing songs or artists, it is only prudent for any active music artist to prioritize driving content consumption on their channel. Shatawale has finally broken the duck after a year with his first 1 million YouTube views after 2 weeks from his latest fan army favorite, On God. And this feat was only achieved from a conscious approach from his loyal Muntie 3 fans to activate the music. Now, Shatawale, in several instances, has trivialized the need or importance of music activation, but the little innovative activity by Dreamline, Flex K. Jermaine, Shadrach Amonu should clearly teach him how important that captivating experiential activity drove consumer engagement and awareness of the song. So I would acknowledge this 1 million feat and also congratulate the Muntie 3. But really, sorry guys, but you are late to the party. And this was put out by Ricky Tennyson. We are not spending much time here. Maybe 3 minutes each, then we run away because we have other things to do. Chamo. So whether the 1 million is a sponsored one, organic, what is the biggest deal? Like, why is Ricky Tennyson not going ahead to congratulate Chatawale by saying sorry?
Me baby crowd person the assembly because he's just mixing everything like that. I mean, at some point, so the activation, what was it? Was it sponsored?
No. Like the fans being active, promoting the works online, putting it in their posts, posting about it and all.
Okay, so now in that case, it's organic.
Yes.
Then what is his point anyway? If that's organic, then he has no point to go the direction.
So he means that even with the 2 weeks, it has kept long.
You see, I mean, what? The one problem about what the way he was going, or he has put in the whole thing is getting numbers just like that, or just saying that you have 1 million views is not enough. You have to go deeper. In fact, he even said it somewhere in his post. So I'm surprised that he would just come back and say you are sorry in the party because somebody had 1 million views maybe 2 months ago. Maybe that one was sponsored 1 million views. So that 1 million views will not be as impactful as 1 million views that took about a month to get it. You can get 1 million views in a day. But it can never be as impactful as 500,000 views in a month, based on how you did it. So he can't just come out and say it the way he said it. I mean, some views, I mean, I've witnessed some channel that will make like 1 million views in the whole month. And then the back end revenue is about $4,000. And then I'll see another one with the back end of, 900 or 700,000 views, and it will be making $5,000.
Okay.
So if you want to come out like this, like the way he came out, he should do deeper analysis before he can conclude the way he wants to conclude. I mean, this Shatawale 1 million view is, if it is organic and is coming from certain areas, he may make money than all the 1 millions that he knows that took maybe a week or maybe even a day to get it. Okay. And for that one, we can only speculate. We can't say much about it. So you can't just do the kind of analysis that he's doing. I mean, it will be flawed unless he has the back end, but he is not ready to release and just throw this thing out. I mean, Shatter's 1 million view, I didn't see any advertising like promo on it. But
no, that one for real.
Yeah, but the Kwame Eugene, the kiddie that he's mentioning, I've seen several, like many times. I've seen their videos, like promoting the videos on YouTube. Before you watch whatever video you want to watch, this video will play.
But they have their new boy. New boy, they are promoting him all on YouTube.
Yes.
The new Links boy.
Yes. So if you get 1 million views from that, it will not be as impactful as 1 million views from Shatawale without that. And in that sense, I'm talking about the revenue side. But for getting people to know you, yes, you may get it with your 1 million view, whether
for impact sake.
Yes, whether you boost it or it was organic. If you have the numbers and people are genuinely watching, you will get that impact. But when it comes to money, it's another thing altogether. So he should be clear. Like, if he really wants to do that comparison, we should go behind the scenes, get the analytics before you can be that open and talk about it. The way he did it, I mean, it's not fair to do that kind of comparison because we are not at the back end. So you can get your 1 million early, like 1 week, even 1 day. Somebody will get 1 million in 1 month, and
no,
1 million.
Stonebwoy has done 1 million 1 day before, 24 hours.
Yes. And
once again, some people accuse him of Indian numbers
and all that. You know, yes. And then you think about it. Okay, if people in India or Venezuela is watching your, if they are watching your video, what does it mean? Are you going to benefit from it or not? And how is the impact going to be? That kind of analysis you can do, and then you try to see how it's supposed to be. But for this one that Ricky is doing, I don't really know his motive because some 500,000 views are powerful than even 2 million views. Some 500,000 views.
Okay, thank you. There is a breaking story on the CD coin, and I'm so happy it came whilst we are on set. So when we are done with this, I'll break it for you and for you to know as well. So Nana Regan, yes, Ricky's point that 1 million views for Shatawale, congratulations, but sorry, how did you also understand it?
I see it as a diabolic post. I mean, there has been some conversations of the scene where maybe it triggered Ricky to come to Facebook to come and write this thing. I don't know what exactly the motive is, but like Chemo said, I mean, he was not able to break down his analysis to let us get the point, the exact points that he wants to make about.
No, he's saying
he's late for the party.
When you guys say you don't get it, I don't want you guys to say that because his letter was clear. He's saying Shatawale is too big to be celebrating 1 million in 2 weeks.
The reason why I'm also saying that is based on the breakdown that Chemo is just giving us on YouTube, that a certain 500,000 is very impactful and can even make money than a certain 2 million. So at that point, if you see that person that has 500,000 celebrating his 500,000, you say what? Like because somebody has 2 million, he shouldn't celebrate when he's making money more than you. You get my point. So that is why I'm also coming from that, because Ricky was not able to tell us what the back end of maybe Kiddy and other things, to tell us, okay, the reason why Kiddy did not even celebrate this, even though he made so and so amount and he did that, and you A-list artist or top artist, a big artist like Shatawale, you are celebrating this, even though you are making less. Then we are getting somewhere. We are having an argument. But in his post, there's nothing like that. That's why I'm saying it's just diabolic to just cause or spark conversations and all of that. So,
so you think Shatta deserves congratulations?
Of course, it's not
and not sorry. Okay, thank you. So yes, after Barrister, I'll break the news to you, and the news is on CD Coin. Interestingly, just after discussing it, and after discussing, then we will now ask whether the MenzGold guys they had.
Do you know that? You see the YouTube view numbers, Charlie, nobody screenshots the numbers and frame them in their room. So it is the money. Think about what somebody's 1 million views is giving him, than just, people are just paying attention to, make our YouTube 5 million views, make our 2 million views. But based on the breakdowns and other things, sometimes and reflects
Okay. Yes. Barrister, how did you also understand this?
Brass, I don't know how the YouTube algorithms work. I don't know what.
Chemo can help you if you have some questions.
The arithmetics that they use in awarding, in terms of their monetary. Okay. Yes. But what's for me sitting back, like coming from the fan base perspective, I think that what the post seems to address is the touch, the lack of touch within the SM fan base. That is what he's trying to address. So when you read, you realize that he made mention of the Moutier break kind of thing. So this is basically literature, which of course I do understand. So you realize that over the years, SM fans used to be that vibrant. It used to be let's put the organic and inorganic kind of thing aside, because if an artist like Shatta will drop over 40 songs on YouTube and he's struggling to gain that kind of numbers, whether inorganic or organic, you would have to question that where is the influence? Where is that Shatta movement, scary movement kind hype? Where is it now? Because gone were the days when we had the likes of Stonebwoy, you know, they were the forces,
the machine.
Yes, that would probably promote some of these things, and then whether you would have to promote it by advertising it on YouTube or whatever, you still get the numbers, because the numbers also work. Whether inorganic, that is also another business focus for the artist. Because if I were going to buy views or whatever, it's because I am trying to
paint a certain
picture that I have the numbers. Well, when you go to the Eastern Bloc, I mean the East African countries, you have the likes of Diamond Platinum, who has a lot of numbers. But you cannot picture him as the biggest artist in Africa. But this guy has huge number on YouTube. You get it? So we are trying to look at it from the perspective where we realize that no, Shatta is reducing that influence on his fans. The Shatta movement that we used to know, the vibrant SM movement, where is it? Then you ask the question, what is going on? Is it that they are tired of Shatta? Or is there something missing? Where are the core members that used to push the young ones along? Like, yo, because at the end of the day, you need these guys around. You need the numbers. Whether organic or inorganic, you need it by all means. You get it? Some of them would want to buy the views. Within 24 hours, they will get the 5 million views. The money is not what they need. They just want to paint that picture that, okay, yes, we are big here, and this can influence certain kind of numbers. So at the end of the day, the post is actually addressing a certain key point that the Shatta movement is actually losing base when it comes to the industry. And it's high time they organize along the Mutier train and then
and come back stronger. Yes. Okay, so while the mic is with you, Barrister, let me break this information to you. My producer that this letter just came out, and it says Bank of Ghana notice to the general public on a cryptocurrency investment scheme called CDcoin. And okay, so it's on the screen. It says Bank of Ghana has taken note of the impending launch of a cryptocurrency investment scheme named CDcoin. The public is hereby cautioned that neither this investment scheme nor the promoters of the company have obtained the approval of Bank of Ghana to operate in the banking and payment services sector. Further to previous notices issued by Bank of Ghana on such schemes, in particular notice number blah blah blah, Bank of Ghana underscores the fact that such schemes are not regulated under any law in Ghana. The general public is advised to exercise caution with regards to trading in cryptocurrencies and other unregulated investment schemes. The bank further cautions all regulated institutions, including banks, specialized deposit-taking institutions, dedicated electronic money issuers, and payment service providers to desist from facilitating cryptocurrency transactions and unlicensed investment schemes through their platforms or agent outlets. The general public is advised to take note and be guided accordingly, including currency. For further inquiry, please contact the following. So now this letter makes what the customers right?
No, it actually this statement is actually adding a lot of wounds to the statement.
Wounds to which statement?
The statement that they brought earlier that Stone should be arrested. When you read the statement very well, that
the promoters,
they didn't sort whatever. The NFT is not a banking system. Where you would have to seek permission, and then the Bank of Ghana and then the Security Exchange Commission is also making point that there are no regulations to regulate this, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are illegal. Now, in law, if there are no laws that regulate certain actions, when you take the actions, it is not illegal unless there is a certain law that forbids or bars that. So at the end of the day, where is their statement again? It is still vague, as we said earlier, and it's good the Bank of Ghana came to. It is cautioning. So if there is a law, they would have said the company is not licensed,
is
they have
operating illegally.
So they are only cautioning, and that is the only thing they can do, because as we speak now, the country has no law to regulate that. And it doesn't make anyone who is promoting that.
No, but if you do, as much as the country doesn't have any law promoting it, if you do on their land, they would arrest you because you've not been permitted. And you see what we are talking about. It's a big deal. It's even part of this whole MenzGold saga.
Yeah.
Aha.
And then that's what I'm saying, that so long as there are no rules and regulations that forbids that, it doesn't prohibit anybody from engaging in it.
Okay.
You get it? So maybe we should call on our parliament or MPs to regulate certain acts that can, regulate some of these activities.
Very well said. So, Chamo, you want to say something?
Yeah.
On the letter.
On the letter, that cautioning thing, that's the same thing Stonebwoy should do. It's like when you advertise any alcoholic beverage, you will say drink responsibly.
Not suitable for people under 18 years.
The same thing, Stonebwoy should do that and be free. That's all. And then with the numbers thing, Ricky thing, if it comes to, even if it's not organic, Shatta can pay money and get it, and it will not be of any use to him, and that will not have influence on whether the fans are still with him or not. So that's why it makes it some way like if it's not organic, and if it's not organic and anybody at all can do that.
Promote it to get
it. He can promote it and get it one day. In fact, if he commissions me, I can make it happen. And that will not still have any influence on whether the fans are still with him or not. So that's why we are saying Ricky should come again. I mean, he should be clear that is he just talking about numbers that Shatta has? So Shatta has money to buy that numbers to compete. So he should be clear on
okay. Well, fantastic. I've enjoyed the evening, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of it, and to young barrister, thank you for coming through. I'm sure, like we said, from time to time, my producer will be inviting him to be part of the discussion. He is also a lead in the Beam Natives. To them, our numbers they call from. They are not mint yet. They are still on top of their game. Another time you go there, but not today. Let me also say thank you to Tim Doe, the Solomon online manager, Flex Entertainment, and he is also an expert when it comes to the digital space. Nana Regan is a journalist. He is also a blogger, artist, manager, and a promoter as well. And to the guys at the back, Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Lapi G, and Gideon Nilam Tessin. Shout outs to Jackie Boatin and Nana B Boys, and they are also here. My name is Sammy Flex. Tomorrow we will be here in the evening to do Showbiz Daily again, but in the morning switch on Sammy Flex TV and enjoy some more content from us, because when it comes to show business, indeed we are entertainment. We are out of here.